And then the last particular question that I have is, what is the most interesting species of Orthoptera that you've come across?
It's a grassland grasshopper, a slant-faced grasshopper called Syrbula admirablis. And it's interesting because its behavior is so elaborate. Mm. It's courtship behavior. It's male signaling to the female behavior, and it's extremely elaborate. It takes first of all the male calls the female, and she comes in, and then he has to court her, and then he goes through and he uses all of his body parts. He uses his antennae and his pelt, and he uses everything asymmetrically. So the female's here, and he positions himself just in front of his head, in front of hers. And then he starts waving his antennae, and it goes through various phases. It takes about 40 seconds to go through the whole thing. So this antenna is going like this in front of her face, and this one's going like this. and the white pelts are going like this, and the back legs are making sounds by scraping on the forewings, and then he goes into a rocking phase, and then there's a final burst of everything just going, boom. Everything is going like this, and then he waits, and the female, she just goes like this, lifts one leg, and he says, not gonna happen. So then he goes through the whole thing again, and it can go on for an hour. So that's probably one of the most elaborate bits of behavior in any animal. Some of these New Guinea birds are pretty fabulous, but local grasshoppers.
I actually did not know that. I'm gonna watch that now. Yeah.
Oh,
and is this really abundant?
Yeah, bring him in. Yeah, and it's relative. In Arizona, it's Syrbula montezuma.
Right.
Now it has black wings. And I always wondered why it has black wings. Admirablis doesn't have black wings.
Right, yeah.
Well, when it goes through its thing, it goes through a similar sequence, but at one point, so he's next to the female, she's right here. He just flashes this wing over her head like shout, shout, shout. Everything else is moving too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that for sure.
So he just does that again and again until she either,
Yeah, then she.
When he gets it right.
It might be that she's testing him, see how long, see how persistent this guy is. Would my sons be equal to this? I mean,
right.
So she's testing him. Every species does that.
Not quite so elaborately necessarily, but yes.
Well, it's like what's the opera where the guy's singing to Romeo and Juliet, singing an aria to a damsel hanging out of the window on there.
Whatever it takes.